Hey guys, it's Hurricane Karina.
And HR.
Independence boy, Eric.
And welcome back to the Late Podcast. The law according to Eric.
That's right. This is our 4th of July episode.
It is. It is our 4th of July episode.
So very excited. First, just let me say to our fam chat out there.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, we did have some significant internet problems the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
So we know it kind of came across a little wonky, the episode. We're hoping we don't experience that again because honestly, if it wasn't for that, I think the sound is actually better when we're just doing it off of Hurricane's laptop and this microphone setup we got. Like we actually paid a fair amount for it.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of shitty.
Yeah.
It's interesting, like the little shitty ones we got in the very beginning.
They were really,
They just broke.
I honestly think it's user error. Like we just
something simple.
Yeah, we need something that's very easy. This one had it had a lot of buttons, and maybe that was it. Like honestly,
I'm not even going to make an insult. Like it's true.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm with you.
Me and HR sat together for a while, and if you would have seen the test ones we did, it sounded like we were out of a horror movie in some of them. So
the direction sucked.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, part of the hook of our podcast is that it really is just a regular office, and we really do this just as kind of a way to blow off some steam and try to make light of certain things and have a little bit of fun.
Right.
So we really aren't that heavily invested in stuff.
No, yeah.
The once or twice where I tried to get better equipment, each time has not gone well.
And the other ones, they work for a while and then they kind of just stop working.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what. This is a very interesting subject in a sense. It's not really about podcasts. Mm-hmm. It's about mentality. Okay. I'll give you an example. My ex-wife and me. Mm-hmm. Okay. I am the type of person where I would rather spend a lot less now and just replace something because it's cheap.
Right.
So, for example, when it's time to buy a new TV, I don't go for top of line anything. Whatever the cheapest Roku TV is or whatever. Right. Because if it breaks, I don't care. It's $200. I'd buy another one. Right. My ex, on the other hand, wanted like the best quality because in her mind, she's going to keep shit forever. Right. I just think personally, I'm a bit more practical. Like I know eventually these TVs are going to be old technology anyway. Yeah. Right.
I think it depends what it is.
Well, that's true too. But I mean, she was like that with everything.
Yeah.
Like furniture. So I understand if it's like a big formal dining table that we're going to use forever. Right. But like little desk chairs for like a kid's room, don't give a shit.
Right? But we have learned you do not go cheap on mattresses.
We do learn.
Yes, we have learned that.
Yeah.
Actually, let me be honest. A cheap mattress would have been fine, except we worked it out so hard.
Oh my God.
There you go. Sam, cover your ears.
We had to get a better one.
Poor Sam. Poor Sam.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Happy 4th.
There you go. There you go.
And very special shout out to our number one fan and truly my best friend. My brother Josh, he turns the big 5-0 this Saturday, July 5th.
Yes.
And by the way, he and I were both cesarean, so his was planned for the day after July 4th.
There
the doctor wasn't going to be there, on the day.
So hey.
But so anyway, so happy birthday to my bro. I'm going to see you in a couple days, or day after tomorrow, and can't wait to see you guys and celebrate and have fun. Thank you for being our biggest fan. So,
happy birthday, Josh.
Welcome to the big 5-0.
There was another story I was going to tell. I fucking forgot what it was.
Oh my God.
No, I woke because I've been up since 4. No good reason. Just felt restless and woke up.
I would have slept that too. So we were almost up around the same time.
Yeah. So again, I know like they're probably tired of me saying like I'm just so fucking loopy and tired.
No, I am too. So.
Just tell me honestly, okay? I was going to go for round 2 of Crumble because there's a couple that we didn't try that are part of it. So one is a caramel apple cookie.
I saw that one, yeah.
The other one...
The butter cookie, right?
No, it's a cornbread.
Cornbread. Yeah, it was a cornbread cookie, yeah.
Right? And I'm kind of on the fence. If I do get it, again, I'm going to get that strawberry shortcake one. That was really good.
Can you get 2 strawberry shortcakes?
I could. I'm just saying, if we're going to go
I mean, technically, I think...
So are you asking me to get Crumble? I mean,
well, if you want to, if you were going to get it.
Because my point was like, normally we just try like the new lineup. This we basically get almost everything we already got.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, the one I really liked was the strawberry shortcake. So if you do,
so did I.
Yeah, if you do, so I would say just get strawberry shortcake.
There was a place in Woodland Hills. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name, and I think they closed a long time ago. but they specialized in like these sugar-free cakes for people with type 2 diabetes, like me.
Right.
They were making with stevia or something, whatever they call it. Right. She had a strawberry shortcake with fresh strawberries. Yeah. It was so amazingly good. So, I mean, unreal. It was so good.
Have you tried the Trader Joe's one right now?
No. Is it sugar-free?
No, it's not sugar-free. I'm
bad about that, but that's why I only take like a piece or a nibble or a half. Like I try not to overdo it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Are you serious? I think that Stone Eric.
That's a different story.
Does not have that same philosophy.
What I was about to say is, although if I hit the pen a little too much and I'm not in bed, because I don't like to eat in bed.
Right.
Okay, I don't want crumbs or anything. Right. Then yes, I tend to get a bit more snacky.
Yeah.
Right, and I have a bit more of a sweet tooth. So.
No, but Trader Joe's has one right now.
I'm sorry. Judge much?
I know. I know. Damn. You are judging today, right? Judging on the snacks. I know. But no, Trader Joe's has this new one. It's really small. It's about like this big, and it's a strawberry shortcake, and it is frozen. You take it home, you take it out of the box, you put it in the fridge for an hour, and it's not bad. It's really soft, like it's not dry, and it's actually really good. It has strawberries on top, and it has like the little whipped cream.
So you don't actually have to deep fry. You just put it in the fridge.
Put it in the fridge, and
eventually just
in an hour it comes. Yeah, it's ready in an hour to eat. Yeah,
I would think you probably need to replace the frozen strawberries with the fresh strawberries, but
honestly,
they don't come out weird.
No, because they have like jelly over, like the strawberry jelly.
Oh yeah, it's like the jam.
Yeah. So, but it's actually really good. Like it's not bad at all. I thought it was going to be dry, and it was not.
I'll tell you, maybe on the way back from Vegas on Sunday, I will stop and get myself some for the patriotic weekend.
There you go.
Strawberry shortcake is at least red and white.
It is.
I don't know about the blue. I guess I could put like a little blue sprinkle on it or some shit, whatever.
Exactly.
Anyway, so once again, I'm going to be honest. I didn't read these stories through.
None of us have.
I read like the first line. Some of them, I believe, are like July 4th themed or related.
Okay.
One or two may not be. I thought they were kind of funny, so I'm like, okay, let's just throw this one in. I know one's really long.
Okay.
So I just bear with it. In fact, we could probably, I don't want to. We'll go in the order it's in, but whatever.
Yeah.
Just so bear with us. Again, I didn't think we were going to have time to do a second episode this week, so kind of an impromptu episode. We're going to get on it.
Yes.
So, all right, Hurricane, take it away.
All right. The first one is titled "The Boat Blowout." Sharks might keep some people out of the water on the 4th of July, but there's another dangerous foe we constantly underestimate: fireworks. In 2013, 18 boats were damaged by fire near the Sky Launch Marina on Lake Union, resulting in $1.5 million worth of damage. The Seattle Fire Department determined that the blaze stemmed... What kind of story is this?
I don't know. I thought
it was more like a PSA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. So I guess we could probably skip that one, but I don't know. So don't light fireworks off in a boat?
Yeah, but this is talking about like the...
Look, I'm not going to waste too much time. Okay,
like fireworks on children where they belong, not on boats.
Yeah, so what I was going to say is, honestly, you can tell that I really didn't read these thoroughly. I whipped these together pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This is my bad. This is on me. So maybe this is a good time to do our PSA and say, fam, please not only learn to write better, but for myself, read shit before I post it and send it to Hurricane.
There you go.
So apologies for me. Like I broke my own rule. Okay, and I'm a 6 on the Feldman for this.
There you go.
I don't think it's that bad, but it's definitely a little shameless. Like just like sending email like, hey, I got the stories, and then like, oh, this first one's like nothing but a hey, don't do this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Having said all that, as long as we're talking about fireworks and boats and lakes and pools and water and all that, shout out.
I don't know how that got there.
I'll tell you how. In a second. Shout out to the Midbar Maj crew. Okay. Badanka Dory, a fireworks girl, coming your way. Okay. Listen. Some guys got firecrackers.
Her laugh is the best part.
I know.
Because she thinks this is fucking hilarious.
Let me tell you, and she'll laugh more, but I always tell her that's one of the things I love about her the most is her laugh is so authentic. It is not faked ever.
Ever.
It's like my mom. Honestly, God, my mom, rest in peace, she used to like belly laugh. It was like you could feel it. Mm-hmm. That's HR. But getting back to this, so I was going to say, so some people have firecrackers. Other people have dynamite sticks.
Okay.
Girl, I got you covered. Okay. And Evelyn and Ricky,
Emily and Ron.
Whatever.
Do we get to meet them this weekend?
Honestly, I don't know. Okay. And so for everybody else, Dougie, Sammy, Bobby, Lily, Jim, Amy, Jessica, Karen, Aaron, and the rest of the Midbar Mosh crew.
There you go.
All right.
Should we just move on then from the other one?
So.
Okay.
My bad.
The please, that was aggressive.
Do you understand? Like, I'm just guessing, but I bet I'm right. I did something that upset her. I don't know what it is yet, and I did not know, but I feel the sassiness, right, and the judginess.
Oh, maybe sassy.
There you go.
Right?
Exactly. There you go.
And again, like every other guy, I have no fucking idea what I did wrong, but there's something. Right? It started with the fucking snack comment, right? And it's just
I think that's just her. She's a Sagittarius.
No,
you have to remember that. She's Sagittarius.
No, my mom.
Your mom was a Gemini.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Gemini.
Yes.
You do this thing where you tell people you're watching your sugar because you have diabetes. You do not watch your sugar. You do not watch your sugar at all.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want to say anything, but you don't.
Let me respond to that by saying that Metformin and Ozempic watch my sugar for me.
There you go. There you go.
And honestly, if I'm not a little, loopy, I don't really go overboard. I snack a little. Oh my god!
Yeah, because you're not with yourself when you're hitting the pad, but yeah. You partake on the sugar.
I guess we should just move on.
Okay. Yep. All right. Next story.
Eric's flipping me off, everyone.
No hard telling.
I know. See what I mean? Like, god damn.
Yeah, chat. Eric flipped off. Yeah, there you go. And the male species just flipped this book off.
And watch now how the host gets up and gets himself cookies and says, fuck off.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. All right.
Second one is titled When Sparklers Attack.
Okay, maybe this will be better.
Sometimes it just takes a tiny little spark to make a big boom. A group of
Badanka Dory, there you go.
Oh my god. Right. A group of people.
Do you remember that song? You too young. Remember that one? We like the cars that go boom. It's like one of the rap songs, like the first female rappers.
I don't even know that.
You see?
Tigra and Bunny, and we like the boom. Oh, sorry.
Okay. A group of people in Ohio learned this the hard way one fateful 4th of July.
In Ohio?
In Ohio.
Okay.
As roughly 20 individuals partied inside, several children played outside with sparklers. When a spark from one of the sparklers landed in a bag full of unused fireworks, a recipe for disaster was ignited. The fireworks went off, and a total of 7 people were reportedly injured.
This is something out of like a movie.
Yeah.
Like a slapstick comedy or something, but all right.
7 people were reportedly injured, 5 of which happened to be kids. One woman was left with serious burns covering half of her body, while the person...
You're not smiling? Kids are injured. Does it make you happy?
See, no, because it says the worst person hurt was a 2-year-old. That's sad.
Oh.
I don't see. Yeah, if it would have just been like the things just kind of like, that would have been funny, but we fucking burned 2-year-old.
Don't I feel like the asshole now?
Right.
All right.
Eric, way to pick out the story.
Thanks. Sorry. Okay, it was a rush job.
These aren't.
We're gonna make the best of it.
Okay, how are we rating this? Who are we rating? That was the whole story.
I don't think there's anything. How do you rate?
No, this is gonna be another PSA. Like, don't play fireworks around kids.
The fireworks were being played by the kids. Whatever. The kids started the shit.
So, well, in Ohio, that's what they do. There's like no fireworks show. They just like shit in the backyards.
Yeah, considering how many fires still having in like the eastern part.
Exactly.
Just don't.
No, exactly.
you don't need to go see a show.
Exactly. Okay.
This may be one of the shortest episodes ever.
It might be. Number 3.
All right.
Gaston's last stand.
Gaston. Isn't that the Beauty and the Beast guy?
Oh, is it Gaston or Gaston?
No, man. There's like Gaston. Yeah.
Gaston. Okay. Gaston. In the final act, yeah.
I have no idea.
You know the song?
No. When you think I watch those movies?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, in the final act of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Gaston falls to his ultimate demise, and a firework display follows shortly after. Keeping that in mind, there's a real sense of tragic irony to this incident. Where's this going? Devin Staples, who had previously portrayed Gaston at Disney World, sadly lost his life while setting off fireworks with his friends on the 4th of July in 2015. Joking around, the 22-year-old actor placed a reloadable firework mortar tube on top of his head. Igniting the fireworks, Staples was killed instantly in what his brother describes as a freak accident.
Wait a minute. This guy figured it'd be a good idea to put a rocket launching mortar firecracker thrower on his fucking head.
Yeah.
And figured all's well.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 quick things to say before you conclude. Number 1, that's not a real actor. The guys that fucking play characters in Disney World or Disneyland.
Those are real actors.
No, they're not. They're fucking wannabe actors. That's a side hustle. Okay? Number 1. Number two, that's got to be the dumbest fucking white man in the world.
And this is some white people shit, for sure.
And it is not surprising to me that this is Disney World in Florida.
Yeah.
Because this is a fucking Floridian thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Go ahead.
Have you ever seen one of those videos about the real reason women live
longer? Oh, yeah. Yes, this is exactly one of those. No, yes. Dead ass. This is exactly one of those. There was another one, too,
like Dumb Ways to Die or something.
Oh, yeah, Dumb Ways to Die,
Yeah, there's one. Mm-hmm. That's a dumb way to die.
Exactly. Well, last sentence. It says,
what happened to your husband? Oh, he was killed saving a child from a burning building.
What happened to yours?
Right. Oh, you're a widow too. What happened to yours? Oh, mine put a fucking fireworks launcher on his head at Disney World, and he accidentally shot himself and died on impact.
That's so fucking stupid.
It's almost like no. Oh. It's like why do you need a medical card? Oh, I have anxiety and I can't sleep. Oh, and Josh, why do you need one? Well, I was kidnapped as a child and I have PTSD from escaping my kidnappers. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I feel it. Okay.
As you can see, there's a good reason why no one sets off explosives like Gaston. That was the last sentence.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, well, to keep the theme of our podcast going.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give Dum Dum Gaston 5 dingleberries for essentially setting his head on fire and blowing himself up. And that's a 0 on the Feldman scale.
Yeah.
There's no shame in your game if you're like, yo, this is how he died. Or he's not even him. Like
this is someone else talking about it. Yeah.
You know, so this actually happened at Disney World?
I don't think at Disney World.
I think he just worked there.
Yeah, he just worked there. He was portraying.
He just happened to work there.
Right. Okay. His role at Disneyland was dressing like
Gaston
guy.
Right. Oh, okay.
That's why I'm saying these aren't real.
Okay, I thought Gaston blew up in the middle.
No.
Like hundreds of
like a live action show in front of all these kids. That would actually make for a better story, to be honest.
That's so traumatic for kids.
I know.
What do you mean that make a better story? Yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen in front of kids.
Yeah. We'd have more to talk about.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying it'd be more interesting.
That would be really horrible.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Next one then?
No,
go ahead.
You know what this is almost like?
What is it almost like?
This is almost like if you had a cringy sister-in-law that had a little too much wine during wine time, and then she was walking around, fell, and rolled down the stairs of a cruise ship. It's almost like that.
Right. Almost. Did that really happen?
No, but it would be almost like
that. Almost like that really happened. I was like, I didn't hear that story. I was like, I felt like I would have told.
I got to get a few in.
There you go.
Right? So, well, not everything that's almost like actually happened.
Right.
It's
almost like it could happen. Yeah, okay.
I'll let the audience decide what actually happened and what not. And I'm betting they got 90% of it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to make sure they understand. It's all fictional.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
Exactly.
That's our disclaimer.
Also, PSA, for the 4th of July, guys, don't let nobody set off fireworks off the top of their head, please.
Yeah.
That's going to be the PSA for that one.
How about don't do that shit anywhere around me?
Anywhere at all.
I don't care what they do. I just don't want to be victimized by it.
You're going to be victimized by it.
No, I'll tell you. You know who I honestly do feel bad for? I'm not joking. I feel bad for house pets. Dogs, especially.
You can buy them little hats.
Yeah. So my brother and his wife Erin, they have 2 dogs, and one is like a big full-size poodle, but he's young. He's like 2. Right.
I hate
and the
poodles.
other one has real dog anxiety. Like they already give the dog doggy CBD.
Oh no.
Right. Fireworks, I think, screw them up.
Oh.
Now, the only other choice, I think, is to leave them in the garage. But there's a lot of other stuff that goes on in the garage that the dogs may or may not, enjoy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You can't leave the dog in the Vegas. It's like 100 something degrees.
My brother's got a fan in the garage for.
That'll help.
You have to remember, she cares more about dogs than humans.
I know.
Yes, I do.
Exactly.
I know. My bloopers get so scared about fireworks.
It's funny. My brother's dog, he likes fireworks.
Really?
He's not, that motherfucker is not afraid of anything. Yeah. Anything. He sits outside and he looks at them. Dog. We thought he was going to be scared. Shout out to him. His birthday's tomorrow, to the doggy. But we thought he was going to be scared his first 2, July 4th. And we were like, okay, maybe he won't be so good. The fucker goes and sits outside and looks at them. Me neither. I've never. My old dog would run under the house because he was so afraid.
It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, this was
because maybe it's the sounds and the I don't know, because I know I've seen some dogs like dog TikToks because I get a bunch of those cute animal TikToks where they'll be entranced by some TV show, they hear it and they sit there. I think it's kind of like that.
He fucking likes fireworks. Fucking demon dog. I don't know.
Let's see if I'm 0 for 4.
Okay.
So far it's 0 for 3.
Okay.
3 swings, 3 misses.
Okay.
All right.
This didn't have
sorry, but this is like Robert Sanchez's record at the AEPI fraternity parties.
Oh my God.
0 and 3, but he's going to keep trying.
There you go. Oh my God.
Next story. Come back.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
This one doesn't have a title.
None of them do.
No.
I never
the first 3 did.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
I just copied.
Okay. We lived in the country, so I had put aside $50 to buy fireworks with. I was popping fireworks.
Can you part with it, sport?
I don't know how much, in the country, $50 might get you a lot. I don't fucking know.
Unless this was post 2004.
I know.
I just don't think that's going to go a lot. All right, sorry. My bad.
I was popping firecrackers, and my mom's husband, who is 10 years older than me, heard me popping the firecrackers. He comes out of the house so drunk that he can't really see. He lights the pack of 100 firecrackers and throws it. With his drunken aim, they arch up in the sky and land behind one of the lenses of my glasses. My left eye socket swelled up to about 3 times the normal size, and I couldn't see out of it. Since this is not city limits, there wasn't an ambulance, and I had to call my girlfriend to come take me to the emergency room. Since it was the 4th of July, the doctors were apathetic. I'm not looking at that, said the doctor. You have to go to Brady Green, halfway across town. To top it off, he says, I have to take an ambulance since he already talked to me. So I got an eye patch and a $250 ambulance bill for the 4th.
Damn.
That sucks.
I can tell you that if this were me in HR, she'd be more mad at the ambulance bill than me getting my eye blown up.
No, honestly, I feel it. I've always said if I need something, don't call the ambulance on me. Call me an Uber and Uber me to the nearest Kaiser. Don't fucking call the ambulance on me.
You have blood all over the Uber.
That's fine. It's going to be cheaper to pay him to clean his car than to pay the ambulance bill. Like at this point, put me in an Uber. Don't take me in an ambulance. Mm-mm.
That's a fair point.
Exactly. Because if I get the ambulance too, I'm not going to pay extra for that siren. So it's going to be the same traffic whether I get an Uber or the ambulance. So hey, exactly. Exactly.
And don't let the drunk people handle the fireworks.
See, this is the PSA for this one. No drunk people throwing firecrackers anywhere. Yeah.
We should have a designated sober person for fireworks.
Is it really? I mean, does it require a Reddit post to warn people about drunken firework throwing?
I don't think he warned them. He was just sharing what happened.
Is that okay? So this wasn't really a PSA. This was just
I just said our PSA.
Oh, okay. So hey, look what happened to me. Mm-hmm. This sucks. Well, I guess it does. Like this, I don't know why, but this feels like a Dupinder. Like we're in country. So that tells me that maybe they don't normally aren't here in the U.S. for Independence Day.
No, he said we lived in the country.
No, I thought that we were in country. No,
it says we lived in the country.
Oh, so maybe they just live in like some rural neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like $50 might get him a bunch of firecrackers.
Oh, probably really bad homemade, low quality ones, like the fucking kind Joe Dirt sells on the side of the road.
Well, it had to be because he had 100 firecrackers that his stepdad drunkenly turned on and threw them.
They threw it at him?
Yeah,
threw it at him. Let me tell you something. That wasn't an accident.
No, it wasn't.
Stepson, stepfather. Yeah. Shit. Sorry.
Yeah, because I don't think that's his dad. Because he said my mom's husband, so I don't think that's his dad.
Doesn't sound like
his dad.
That's a pretty staunch way of saying fuck this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you.
We can rate the dad.
Well, I am. Now, I understand that this was potentially a drunken accident, although there's a part of me that feels like some accidents are kind of like there's a little bit of intent behind it. But if you get that wasted on 4th of July when there are dangerous things around, grills, fireworks, so I'm giving Dad 5 dingleberries for endangering everybody.
Yes.
Just happened to end up on his stepson. But actually, if this is true, this could have hit anyone. And
the crazier part is one went behind his lens of the glasses, and that's why his eye swelled up like that. Like that's insane that you threw it and it landed, because that's what he said. It went behind the lens of my glasses, and his eye socket swelled up.
Damn.
Yeah.
God, he could have lost his eye.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't post pictures.
No.
Sorry, that would have been
most of them don't. Yeah.
I would have like fuck. Well, see, I didn't get all these off Reddit, so
where did you go?
I had to scour with Google and find stories that related to 4th of July, and then try to find funny ones.
You see how hard it is to find them on Reddit?
Off. And I only had a limited time to do it. Okay, because I was busy with other stuff. So I did my best. But this is why I don't normally do this. But I did the last 2 because we've been really busy with stuff.
Yes.
And yes, I understand the irony that I have the time to do it and my assistants don't because they're busy doing legal shit for me. But sometimes that's how it is.
Yes.
So this was my labor of love to our chat.
Yes.
I really wanted to give you guys both episodes and their special 4th of July. Plus, I'm not going to lie, I've got a long drive Friday to get to Vegas, and I like to listen to it.
I figured this is why,
Although I'm going to have my son with me in the car plus his friend, I don't know if I can put him through that. Or I could be an asshole and just have it like on loop.
Exactly.
Like I'll just play like the last 5 in a row.
Exactly.
Something like that. But anyway.
Exactly. All right. Next one then.
I guess. Oh, so 5 dingleberries to stepdad.
Oh yeah.
I'm going 1 on the Feldman. It's pretty shameless. I mean, the only reason it's not a full 0 is because
he was drunk.
Right. If it was on purpose, it would be like completely like no shame to So yeah, 5 and 1.
Okay.
All right.
Next one.
Are they getting better? I hope.
I don't even remember. I haven't read these, so I have no idea. Okay. Hi there.
Hi-ho. Hello. Hi-ho. Sorry.
Recovering alcoholic here.
Oh, no. I didn't even read this one. I just copied it. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. What happened?
Been sober 6 months, and it's been a struggle.
Wow.
What does this have to do with the 4th of July?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Seeing a therapist and attending SMART recovery meetings. Not at all comfortable around alcohol, which has been a little isolating. Beer culture is huge here, and every group, meetup, hobby, whatever, revolves around drinking. Making new friends who don't drink is very difficult. Sober events here are either wellness, scams, or group sports, and I'm not into that. Sports?
You could see like Frisbee or some shit like,
okay.
like, I know people like that go to AA that they have like outings or sometimes they'll do like outdoor meetings or like nature walks, stuff like that.
Okay.
This sounds like they're in like the middle of fucking Mississippi or some shit, but. Yeah.
One of my biggest drinking triggers is holidays, especially the ones that revolve around drinking. I have done my best to be there with my family, but I tend to have to cut out early and do some self-care after. I am a new homeowner and massively lucked out in getting a 4-bed, 3-bath with a good-sized patio and a yard. Because of this, my family has pushed me to host. I have told them no every time. I am not comfortable with having alcohol at home, and I know better than to try to tell adults not to drink for something like a drinking holiday. I don't want all that drama, so I have simply declined. It has become an issue because now it's going to be on my brother's back to host the 4th. He has 2 kids with his wife, and they've hosted before without issue. He just didn't want to this time and wanted a chance to cut loose himself. He and I got into an argument over it because he thinks I'm being selfish and making everyone else accountable for my drinking problem, that no one else is responsible for my drinking issues. I said, of course they aren't, but I am trying to protect my peace by avoiding things I know will trigger me. He said that I was making excuses, that I'm a shitty sister, and that he's tired of dealing with my drinking problem.
Is this the long one?
I think so.
Okay. There might be another long one too. Sorry.
Which, yes, there were.
I already lost interest.
Oh, my God.
Just go to the what's the problem?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Which, yes, there were a few times
By the way, I did order crumble.
Oh, there you go.
And so I got 2 strawberry shortcake.
There you go.
I got the caramel apple.
Okay.
And I got the cornbread.
There you go.
Fuck, it's late. We're going to have to open the door probably.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I got the cornbread.
Okay. All right.
Hit it.
There were a few times where I couldn't go to events because I had been drinking and obviously couldn't drive. None of them were important events, but I get why it annoyed him. I talked about it with my therapist, and she said that it's perfectly reasonable for me to want to avoid alcohol in my home, that I'm still fresh into sobriety, and that in maybe a few years before, I'm truly comfortable in situations focused around drinking. That was the whole story.
Oh, well, okay. I clearly fucked up on this one too. Look, it's sort of an unwritten rule that you're supposed to be sober for a year before you enter into like relationships or things like that. I feel for the poster. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Okay, so I feel for Lucinda. So I don't know if Lucinda really can't be around it to that extent. 6 months is pretty early in sobriety, and there's not a lot of people that could feel completely comfortable or not at least tempted.
Right.
It sounds like, for real, she's like somewhere in the South where tailgating and barbecues and, big buckets of beer are the thing. So best you can do is, try to put up with your family, exercise some love and tolerance for the people that, give you a hard time, and do what's best for you and your health.
But the problem is the brother is the brother making her feel guilty
because he wants her to host.
I know. That's the love and tolerance part. That's where you have to say, look, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I appreciate what you're saying, and I love you anyway, but can't do it. Or the worst case, and I mean, I don't know that I would be comfortable to do this, but the worst case is like, look, I'm just going to go to a movie for a few hours, and and then go hang out with my friend. You can use the house, and I'll be back in the morning, and go stay in a hotel. You pay for it. Something like that. Maybe. But it's pretty fucking lonely to do that. It sucks, but,
I just think it's fucked up where it's like, it's my fucking house. You're not going to tell me what the fuck to bring in my house and what to host in my home. If I don't want to host, I'm not going to fucking host. Like, that's my thing. Like, that's what I would have said. And then it's like him saying, like, I'm tired of having to deal with your drinking problem. You're not dealing with it. She is. And the fact that you're her brother and she's telling you, like, I don't want to host this. I don't want to be around alcohol because of this. And she knows how she feels, and you can't respect that, or, like, at least as her brother, not see how important it is to her to stay sober. That's kind of fucked up to me. So
yeah, it is. And I can tell you that the people that aren't going through it mm-hmm. don't have the same level of understanding.
Right.
So people that are controlled social drinkers mm-hmm. Don't understand how it can develop into a problem for other people.
Right.
Because they relate everything to themselves. Mm-hmm. Right. And I'm not criticizing. It's just sort of human nature.
No, yeah.
Right. Like, hey, look, I go to these parties all the time. I drink. Mm-hmm. I'm fine the next day.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, not everybody is capable of doing that.
Exactly.
So I get a little bit where there's a lack of understanding, mm-hmm. especially if this culture is more like where everybody does it right. and everybody else is fine. Right. Why are you the fucked up one? Mm-hmm. But again, all I can tell you is, and I didn't realize it would take such a serious turn, but I mean, this is like fucking somber episode.
Yeah. People can get really resentful of other people trying to be sober.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where I'll tell you where I think sometimes it creates a problem is when newly sober people have like the quit smoking syndrome, mm-hmm. where not only are they doing it, but then they want everybody else to do it too. Like they've now discovered this new wellness.
Right.
Or I quit. I can't stand being around you if you still smoke.
Right.
I used to be a very heavy tobacco smoker. Mm-hmm. 2.5 to 3 packs a day for 20 mm-hmm. years. Right. I'll tell you today. I stopped smoking about 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Okay. Today, and I never picked it back up. I never had a slip. I just, okay.
Nice.
People would smoke around me, and honestly, it didn't even bother me when I first quit. Mm-hmm. Now, in all truth, I was prescribed something called Chantix, which is like a prescription stop smoking med, mm-hmm. and it really did help.
Right.
I had tried everything before that. I even went to like fucking laser. Like, it's all bullshit. Okay. I went to hypnosis. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And I paid $180. This person was recommended to me by a person that I used to be friends with, but I'm not anymore. We didn't have a fight. We just lost touch. But he swears by it. You got to go. It's the best thing. Help me. Okay, fine. I get there. Of course, I have to pay in advance.
Right.
Pay the bitch $180. I go on this couch. Starts doing her thing. I legit felt like, and when I finally came out of it, or she snapped her fingers, or count to 3, I felt like I slept for a week.
Jesus.
Right? No, like in a good way. Like
yeah.
Super
no,
refreshed,
yeah, no, yeah.
Wow. Got to my car. First fucking thing I did was light that cigarette. Literally the first thing I did.
Oh my God.
So I paid $180 for a nap.
Yeah, for a nap. Hey, for a good nap though. Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So, okay, so yeah, that's my. Anyhow, all right. So I guess we should probably move on.
Okay, next one.
Yeah. you know, this would almost be like.
What would it almost be like?
This would almost be like if you yourself tried to give up using substances and your cringy sister-in-law kept coming over and cracking open the bottle.
Exactly. For wine time.
Right. It would almost be like that.
Almost if that
happened.
Exactly.
But,
All right.
Okay.
My mom's visiting for a few weeks from out of the country. And one of the things we argue about is my choice of fashion. She doesn't like the way I dress and would send me weird clothes in the mail or bring clothes with her when she visited, making me try them on, etc.
This is the most Jewish mother thing ever.
It could be Dupinder too.
Yes, but this is yes, it could. But this is a Jewish mom who, like, son or daughter. I don't like what you're wearing.
Exactly.
I'm going to bring you some things. Yes.
Yep.
It's just same thing. Like, you don't eat enough. I'm going to bring food.
Yeah, and you're going to eat it on. You're going to be forced to.
Did I tell you the story about the 100 Bareka pastries? When my brother and I were little, like he was 9, he was 8, and I was 11.
Okay.
My parents sent us to Israel for the summer to stay with our grandmother.
Right.
Okay. In Israel, there's a dish called a boreka.
Okay.
You can get them here now. They're popular. Basically, they're like puff pastry dough.
Okay.
And they're stuffed with mashed potatoes with some kind of seasoning and spice.
Oh, okay. It's like a savory.
Yeah,
dessert,
but you can have it made with. Some people mix it with ground beef and potatoes. Some people use cheese.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a weird feta. It's like I don't like the cheese ones at all. Or potato and onion.
Right.
Right. It's almost like pierogies, but it's a flaky.
Right. Crust. Right. Yeah.
My aunt.
Miriam?
Yes, bless her heart. No, my Aunt Miriam, my Aunt Raymond.
Okay.
So she was older than Miriam. Yeah. And Aunt Raymond's not with us anymore. But she was a wonderful, wonderful woman. She made 100 of these barekas for my brother and I to take back to our dad. Because just like that culture, she was worried.
That he wasn't eating.
How many of them have made it back to Dad?
Not a single fucking one.
Oh my God.
You understand? It was a 19-hour flight. Because back then there wasn't.
You guys ate 100 on a 19-hour flight?
Between the two of us, yeah. We had breaks here and there, but because they're little. They're good. They're so fucking good. You could eat those cold anytime. They're just good.
But 100?
Yes, it really happened.
Oh, no wonder your dad acts the way he does.
Exactly.
No, he forgave us for that, but.
Oh, okay. I think the resentment.
If memory serves, I remember this was already 40-something years ago. Okay, but if memory serves, Josh and I made a pact that we just weren't saying anything. Like, you
didn't think your aunt was gonna say
right after she made 100?
We didn't think it all the way through. Okay, and then like a few days later, my aunt wanted to make sure we got home okay on the flight, and then asked my dad, "Hey, did you get the Barecas?" And she's like, "What are you talking about? What Barecas?" And that's when we had to come clean, like, we ate them.
Yep.
And then we tried to play it off like, well, there weren't that many. And I hear her screaming on their line, like 100. Like, it's like it took me hours.
I would have been pissed too. Yeah, no. Oh my God.
My poor aunt cooked all fucking day. We had remember back when you leave Israel, the flight's like at 12:30 a.m.
Oh shit.
Right. So it's like if you leave, let's say it's like today's July 2nd.
Right.
So if your ticket says you're flying on July 2nd, it's literally 12:05 a.m. Like, so it's basically the day before, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So she had to wake up and cook that whole day and night. So we had it with enough advance time to get them. Cool
and you guys ate them.
And then get to the airport. And back then, you could bring that shit with you.
I was going to ask, like, you just had it in your hand?
This is 40 years ago. Yeah, we just carried it. We had a tray, right? Oh, no, it was a Tupperware. She put it in a box, like a Tupperware thing.
Yeah, TSA's not going for that shit now.
No, back then.
I was like, I know, but I was like,
different time.
TSA now,
And so that was it. There you go. So,
all right.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. So moms from different places, yes, they will do shit like that.
Okay. I've asked her multiple times to stop sending me clothes and bringing me clothes. And at one point, I didn't even give her my address after I moved, so she wouldn't send me clothes in the mail. I would go and meet her at hotels, etc. instead.
Meet her at hotels with your mom.
This time...
This could go in so many directions.
I know.
I don't know what I picked here.
This time, she asked if she could buy me some clothes, so I agreed to go clothes shopping with her, and she bought me some new shirts and shorts. Before she arrived, I bought a blue LuLaRoe? I don't fucking know.
I don't know what that is.
Mid-eye skirt with red and white stars on it that I wanted to wear for the 4th of July. I asked if I could sleep over at her place on Thursday night and leave on Friday afternoon.
The hotel?
On the 4th. I guess
okay.
So. After going to an outdoor event with her and my stepdad. Then going to a friend's event at night. She asked me if I was going to wear the blue skirt, and I said yes, it would go well with the holiday, and she said she hated it. I should dress nice in front of my friends, and if I was going to wear it, she did not want to meet with me. She asked why I couldn't just wear the clothes she bought me recently and complained about how I never listened to her, etc. I said I bought the skirt because I liked it. I have listened to her in the past. She made me throw away a functioning watch because there was a small stain on it. And besides, I'm an adult. She said I have to decide if I was going to wear something else, I can come up to see her. And if I was going to wear the skirt, don't bother. I think my mom has some issue with anxiety and control. She hasn't driven a car in years after an accident, for example, and probably has some trauma from going through a divorce with my dad years ago. I feel sorry for her, but I don't always want to give in to her demands. Am I the asshole if I don't go see her on, I guess, the 4th of July?
No, but I'll tell you what I think is really going on. I think stepdad likes that skirt. And mom realizes.
No, I don't. Well, no, because she just bought. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying. No. I think mom's like, oh, you're gonna look too good in that, and like my new husband, your stepdad, he's gonna have get all riled up.
I didn't get that.
Well, I'm the only one that.
Yeah,
you
were the only one.
I bet you when Josh hears this, first thing he's gonna think of.
Oh God.
Just saying.
I don't think.
Listen, this is likely a Dupinder.
Yeah.
Jewish moms would give you a little bit of guilt.
Yeah.
Right, but they wouldn't like. They would do anything to see their son.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so they put up.
Well, it's a girl.
Whatever.
It's a skirt.
Well, daughters maybe not, but I'm saying.
Yeah, moms are way worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so maybe daughters back in the day as a boy, right?
Yeah.
Because my mom would do that. She would buy shit that she would think we would look nice in her eyes. And my brother and I were like, this is fucking nerdy. Like, I'm not wearing this. So having said that, I guess I'm not super in touch with this, and I'm not really sure if this is a 4th of July story, other than she's going to wear a red, white, and blue skirt or some shit.
For the 4th of July.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, look, Patriot, Lucinda, I would just tell mom, fuck off.
Same.
I mean, not like that rude. I would say, mom, is this really kind of odd?
Mom, mind your business.
You're drawing the line with this. And I'm sorry, but I've got these plans, and I'm going. And didn't the mom fucking buy it?
No, not that skirt.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. Mom just wanted her to wear right. So mom got offended that she didn't decide to drop whatever she was going to wear and say, oh, mom got me this new thing I'm going to wear.
Right.
Okay. I understand. So my mom a few times did shit like that where she would buy me like a tie, especially like right after I passed the bar. I didn't even have a fucking law job yet. Okay. But she bought me like a tie. But these are like the weirdest, like thickest, gaudiest fucking ties. right?
You
have no sentiment to things.
No, it's not about that. I love my mom, but I just...
You threw that tie away. You know he did. You did, didn't you?
You did, no,
it got lost when I moved.
No, okay. Exactly.
Happens.
Even if stuff is ugly.
The dryer ate it.
Okay. Yep. All right, so where are we going? Are we?
I don't know what to do.
Me neither.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Mama Lucinda, she's a 6.5 dingleberry extra jelly. No, not Luzo ass, because you can't do that to your child. I don't care, girl, boy, whatever.
No.
You come visit. You're in a hotel. You got these issues. You take her shopping. The whole point, because you don't live there and you have to come visit, should be to spend time with your children.
Exactly.
Not worry about what she's wearing something later that you're not going to be
Exactly.
Now, if you want her to solve this problem, I can. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just put the other fucking skirt in a bag or leave it in your trunk and just fucking change before you go to the other party. That's it.
I get that, but I think
it's ridiculous. It's
that's the thing.
Yes, it is.
That's the issue.
What's the alternative? They're going to either fight, right? She and her mom are going to have issues.
Honestly, though, I think in situations like this, the fight needs to happen, or she needs to set this boundary, or her mom will never stop.
Yeah,
honestly, I think it's a good thing that she's kind of standing her ground. And if your mom says don't show up, and don't show up, then. You're going to show your, because if she goes back on her word and she shows up in another outfit, or, she doesn't wear the skirt at all, you're basically enabling her to keep going with this behavior. So it's like, if you put your foot down and you're like, you know what, fine. If you don't want me to come see you because I'm wearing a skirt you don't fucking like, then you're not going to see me. And at least like that, the mom will see okay, she stood on what she said. Yeah. She meant it. And obviously my threats or whatever aren't going to last. So
I tell you what, I think this is specific to each type of mom. Certain moms, I know this is going to be a generality, but it's like Jewish mothers, they will stand on their principles, and it becomes stubborn versus stubborn, right? And then most Jewish moms will bitch and whine to all their Jewish friends about how their kid is turning into some disrespectful whatever. And Ethel, I don't know what to do anymore. He won't wear the tie I bought him, and he insists on wearing these stupid Mickey Mouse ties or whatever. I went through that phase where I had the Looney Tunes ties.
Oh, okay.
The ones that they're bright.
Yeah.
Probably also because having been colorblind my whole life, I didn't really understand the true effect, that they had. I just saw
your ex-wife didn't say anything to you.
I'm okay, cool. But
your ex-wife never said anything about.
Yeah, it's why I don't own them anymore. I was asked not to. Anyway.
Exactly.
More traumatic. It's almost like when I lost my pillow.
Oh my God! Here we go with the pillow again.
My fucking pillow was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Okay. Next one.
I don't know what else to do here. 6.5, and I mean, I'm not giving Lucinda any felt points. I think she, she
stand on it,
stood her ground. So
exactly. All right.
Okay.
Next one.
I really, really fucked this up. This way, I'm sorry. we're making lemonade.
There you go.
We got cookies coming.
Exactly. We have cookies coming. Am I the asshole for telling my husband our daughters and I would find something else to do on the 4th of July rather than go on a boat with his family?
Oh.
Backstory: it's our boat.
Damn. It's her boat too.
We have been going out on it for over 20 years to the big lake party that is thrown every year. His family, who have always been either rude or straight up acted like we don't exist, had decided just now that they will be coming to visit.
I'm so fucked up.
And are going to stay in our driveway in their camper. What the fuck? Okay. And expect to go on the boat. Why are they coming in the camp? Okay. Anyways, we have enough room for our family. I asked him which of our girls we would disinvite, and he suggested either one. Didn't matter to him as long as his family had spots. That's when I said I would stay back with the girls and grandkids and find something else to do. He got annoyed with me for that. Am I the asshole? And then it says, update. We talked and he agreed to take his family out the day before. His sisters aren't that understanding, so when it actually gets to the day, we will see what happens. But I already told my girls to be ready to not be on the boat. Me also, because I would never go without them.
So he's going to kick out his own daughters.
So his family members that have acted like they didn't exist can be on this boat because they're coming and staying in their driveway.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was reading an email. Can I just get a brief recap?
We just did. You didn't hear me? We just did the recap.
But I just started listening now.
This one is not worthy of a recap.
What's wrong with the boat?
Nothing's wrong with the boat.
I feel like saying a limit with you. You don't listen to the story the first time. We're not repeating it.
Well, when the law according to HR broadcast, you can make that rule, okay? But right now, Just give me the basics. Something about a boat.
Oh my God. It's just
they drank on the boat or something? Somebody get hurt?
No. What? So they own a boat.
Who's
and the lady that's making this and her husband. Yeah.
Okay. So Lucinda has a boat.
Yes. So they go on
her.
Yes, they go on this boat every year for the 4th, I'm guessing, to this big lake party, right? All of them.
Okay.
So they usually go, their
redneck as hell.
Yeah,
all right.
Their kids and then the grandkids. That's all who fit on the boat.
Okay.
This year, the guy's family, Billy husband, his family that act like they don't exist for like ever, decided that they were going to come spend the 4th of July with them.
So Lucinda's in-laws.
Yes.
Who don't give her the time of day.
Her or her kids. Or or Billy. Really.
Okay. Basically are now like, yo, we want to join you on the boat party.
Yes. So they came and they're staying in their driveway in their camper. And they expect to go on the boat. But if they go on the boat, they don't have enough space for the girl, like their daughters and the grandkids. Yeah, the actual family. Okay. So the husband was like, just disinvite either of them. So the mom was like, well, I'll stay then with the girls so that they don't, no one's left out and you can go with your family. And he's basically saying she's the asshole for that.
Oh, okay. I understand. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't really have a comment, but I'll tell you, we know what this is almost like.
So you made me read this whole thing for no comment.
So, because I was pretty sure I was going to figure out a good it's almost like
from
this.
Oh, my
so
God.
I heard a tiny bit of it. Mm-hmm. I had to make certain. Mm-hmm. So you know what this is almost like?
What is it almost like?
Almost be like if your cringy sister-in-law somehow came on a trip with you and your brother and his family for your niece's bat mitzvah, and then somehow got upset if she couldn't stay in the wealthy cabin, right, and get like the special private pool and all that other stuff.
It's almost like that.
It's almost like that.
Yep. You know what it's almost like too?
And made you get the drink package, like use your drink package for her.
Exactly.
Right? And go to the casino 4 nights out of the 5 and leave you babysitting her kids.
You know what it's almost like too?
What? How it hit me.
No, the talk HR is going to have with you because she's looking at you with her fist like bunched up like this because, that's almost like that.
Listen, I understand this is all fun, but bottom line is...
You pick the stories. Hey, you don't listen to that.
While you were talking, her fists were like this.
Hey, listen, bottom line is HR knows where her bread is buttered.
No, her fist, the whole time you were talking was like this.
Oh.
All right, part of it is because for whatever reason my elbow's killing me. I don't know why.
Pause. Hello?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that. Our cookies arrived.
Yeah.
So we had to quickly take a break and let the driver in, or into the building. Anyhow, so I just really wanted to hit it's almost like.
Okay.
And I understand that I might get hit for that.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, her fists are ready.
Yeah, but honestly, it was worth it.
Okay.
Plus, what I was saying before is HR knows, right, where her bread is buttered, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. Just saying.
Yeah, the look HR just gave you. Anyways, I think the dad or the husband here is kind of the asshole, though. Like, going back to it, it's very asshole-y. Like, your family acts like you don't exist, and the moment they give you a little bit of attention, you're going to kick your daughters out for them. Like, that's just...
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah.
If my family were like that towards me and my kids and my wife, and then, like, out of the blue, like, yo, I want to go to the lake party this year. Let's good luck.
You know what this reminded me of, though? Do you remember when Phil's dad showed up? Was it Phil's dad in that camper RV? And he parked. Yeah, and then you know how they came in his front yard. This is what it reminded me of. Yeah. So, all right, next one then. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm afraid to say yes, but okay.
Me too. Honestly, I don't know what's next. Okay.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
See, now you see how hard it is.
I'm easy. I just,
Exactly. Okay.
I'm new at this, at finding topics.
There you go. Okay. The house across from me sold recently. The prior owners built it and lived in it for almost 50 years. They were lovely people and they are missed. But then new neighbors rolled in. ... I didn't meet the new neighbors until recently. They're living there only intermittently while renovations are being done. Anyways, we both live on a very busy, and in parentheses, double yellow line street. And while street parking isn't illegal per se, it's definitely dangerous as it is busy, relatively narrow, high traffic road. The neighbor's house has a smallish driveway that can fit maybe 6 cars. That's not fucking small, but okay.
Yeah, that's a big driveway.
Yeah. And with the setup of the yard, there is really no lawn parking. I, on the other hand, have a very large circular driveway that can probably fit 15 to 20 cars if needed.
God.
What the fuck are these people living? What the hell?
15 to 20 cars?
They live in fucking, Mudlick, Alabama, where they've got these big, giant dirt, fronts to these houses.
I don't think you have a huge circular driveway.
Yeah, circular driveway,
I don't know, whatever.
Okay. But there is one entrance and exit point to the street. Everything was fine until one day. So I was getting out my mail the other day and the neighbor was outside. She came over, introduced herself, and we chatted briefly. Then she said, "May I ask you a favor?" I laughed and said, "Well, you can ask." Anyway, long story shorter.
I'm already getting bitch vibes, but go ahead.
She said they were I think this is a man talking. Oh. She said they were having a house party the weekend after the 4th of July. They were expecting a large number of people and were hoping they could use my driveway for parking as street parking is difficult. So I think someone else posted this for the OP because it says the original poster offered an alternative. I said, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get them all from Reddit.
Yeah.
So okay, fair.
I said, sorry, no, it will block me in. I'm fine with your guests parking on the grass in front of my fence. I have a small fence about 8 feet from the street and there's a grass strip in the front of it. The Smiths, the prior house owners, would often use it if they were hosting a large group. She said, "Oh, I appreciate that, but that will only fit about 6 cars. We're going to need parking for another 10 to 12 beyond what fits in my driveway." But the homeowner stood on their ground. I again said, "I'm sorry, I can't offer you the use of my driveway without it being significant inconvenience to me. I'm going to have to say no." She then said, "Well, my guests can park alongside the back of your driveway so you can still get in and out." I said, "Again, I'm going to have to say no. I'm not comfortable with your guests on my property. And the only light I have at night is my post light out front. It's very dark at night and I wouldn't want anyone to trip or get hurt." This didn't sit well with the woman. She started to look frustrated and said, "Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think they can all park on the street." I said, "Yes, I know parking can be frustrating here. There are a couple of municipal buildings nearby. It might be worth calling the town to see if you can use their parking lots since it's a weekend and maybe shuttle people or have them walk. Other than that, I'm not sure. It's one of the downsides of living on a busy street." I then excused myself and went back inside. And now the neighbor isn't all that warm. Now, every time I see her, she just kind of gives me a dirty look and says nothing. I don't really care about my neighbor not being neighborly, as we prefer to keep to ourselves anyways. But am I the asshole for not letting her use my driveway for parking?
No.
I don't like people who feel like they're entitled to other people's property.
Yeah, that bothers me too. I actually had a neighbor that it wasn't exactly like that. Like he didn't ask us for things like that were on our property or over our property line. But I can tell you once, not stereotyping, but they were dupenders,
right?
And they were a bit cheap,
right?
So when they wanted to do like their own little home renovations, they didn't hire like a company. They just picked up day laborers like on weekends,
right? Yeah.
And I remember one Saturday morning, especially, it was like 7 a.m. And the fucking jackhammer started going, right? I wake up. I was so annoyed. I went over there, and of course, they're not fucking home. They went away for the weekend.
Of course.
They just had to work. So when they got back, I was like, that's so rude and inconsiderate. And the guy's like, "Well, what? They didn't start till 9. I'm like, "No, dickhead. They started at 7. He's like, "No, it was later." No, it wasn't because we had daylight savings, so the time changed. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot, whatever. And I was so aggravated. Did I tell you about their kid?
What did their kid do?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's getting up for this.
Oh, yeah. So they had a kid. They had 2, a boy and a girl. I honestly don't remember their names, okay? But they were very, like, clingy in a weird way. Like, I have to explain this because they were a Dupender family.
Right.
But if they would see, this is when Matthew was, like, 7 or 8.
Okay.
So when they would see Matthew playing outside with, like, one of his friends or, like, we had, like, a third cousin that lived nearby or something, they would get, like, really, like, jealous if they weren't involved and, like, inserted themselves. And I'm sure the parents were telling them, like, "No, go play too, whatever."
Right.
All right. So one Saturday, I'm taking Matthew and his friend for lunch at TGI Fridays because that's the kids like that. And
they do, don't they?
Yeah,
they do
because they had the happy face fries. Like those circle ones. Okay. So I'm getting in the car, and I'm about to start, and I hear like on the fucking car window, and it's a little Dupender kid. So I roll down the window. He's like, looks at me, and goes, "So where are you going?"
The fuck?
I know, right? Like, I said, "Well, I'm going out with my son and his friend." "Where?"
Out.
No, I was like, at that point, I was like, "Fuck it." I was like, "Yeah, I'm taking him to lunch. We're going on Fridays. Can I come?" And now I don't want to like completely like hurt the kid. I'm like, you need to ask your parents,
right?
And if they say it's okay, so go ask them. And so when he went, I just left.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
Bolt out.
I would have just been like, "Sorry, I'm not coming home after that. We're going somewhere after that."
I wasn't even gonna like
sugarcoat it like that. No, yeah.
Bye. Yeah. And then like I told Matthew like just tell him like he took too long and we had to go or something like whatever. So.
It's the same equivalence as when little kids are like, "I like those. My mom said I can have one of those." And when they want stuff, it's exactly the same thing. I know.
I'm with you. So anyway, I forgot where I was going with that, but
the neighbor.
Oh yeah.
The neighbor. Yeah.
It triggered me on the neighbor thing. Look, your property. Yeah. You do with it what you want. You're not obligated to. And honestly, if you don't give a shit about the good neighbor policy, then
hey. I have a feeling she's gonna have them park in his driveway still. Like I have a feeling she still will.
I bet she was like, because she assumed, or she had this weird sense of entitlement, like the new neighbor, right? So, and not for nothing, but if I were the new neighbor and I was going to approach my new neighbor with a request like that, I'd have brought over something.
At least invite them to the party.
Like, hey, I'm Eric.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Right.
Something. Yeah. Or I would have offered to rent it. Like, how about, can I give you a little bit of money and just something?
Exactly.
Right? But just to walk over, shake hands, and be like, yo, by the way, neighbor, right, by the way, we never met, right? And you don't know me, and I don't know you, but I need to use your house in your driveway.
That's a huge amount of entitlement.
Exactly.
For my friend's cars.
Exactly.
That. You know what that's almost like?
What is it almost like?
It would almost be like if you had to pimp your couch out to somebody because you need to use their car, right? And then when you finally do get your own car, that person doesn't leave the couch, and now you're stuck.
Exactly. It's almost like that. Exactly. All right, next one then.
I guess. I don't know if any of these are.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there's a few in there. I don't remember.
My partner and I live together with our 2 young kids. We both work 9 to 5s, teleworking from home.
Uh-huh.
Every weekday, I wake up an hour before everyone else to pack their lunches, make coffee, prepare medications, and prep breakfast for the morning for me and the kids. I used to prep breakfast for my partner too. More on that in a minute. ... Okay, mysterious. I then get my kids up, fed, clothed, and ready for the day and bring them to school. I then come home and take care of the animals before I start work on my laptop. Somewhere in there, I might eat a piece of toast and drink tea in the travel mug to save time. My partner rarely wakes up before I'm almost out of the door with the kids, often not until I start work. When they do get up, my significant other makes it a point to ask me to make them breakfast. A bit of backstory. I used to prep my significant other's breakfast like I do the kids in the morning. But since my significant other wasn't getting up until later, they would get mad at me for giving them cold food, like a toasted bagel with cold cuts. Then I would make significant other food when they woke up, which generally meant stopping whatever I was doing at work to tend to them and what they needed.
I swear I'm trying to follow along.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what this
It sounds like the significant other is really annoying.
Yeah.
And for some reason.
No, that
can't make their own breakfast.
Yeah.
What? Somebody with a needy wife? Come on.
We don't know what it is. This sounds more like the women. Yeah.
All right.
She's not saying. Or you think it's a man?
I feel like it's a woman writing.
Because I was thinking it was a man.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm just saying that because of the kid thing. They get the kids up, they get the kids fed, clothed, and drive them to school. It just sounds more mom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
it's a woman. That's what I'm saying. A woman's writing this. Yeah.
So you mean there's a father out there that doesn't want to get up and start cooking?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, shut the front door.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Then I got fed up of feeling flustered at work and a bit resentful of having to take care of all the morning responsibilities myself when they were supposed to be there. I told my partner that my work is my work time, even if I'm at home, to treat it as if I am in the office. If they want breakfast made, they would have to wake up with everyone else and eat with us. My significant other told me it's my job to make breakfast, and I'm choosing not to do my job by not feeding them. That it is my fault for not waking them up because I know how hard it is for them to wake up on their own. What the fuck? I told my significant other that they are a grown adult like me and should be responsible for finding something that works for them to get themselves up on time to do their morning responsibilities and have breakfast with the family. I did not want to be their alarm clock. My partner notes that I wake up the kids for breakfast so I can wake them up too. I said that they are dependents. He is not. My partner is not. Given we both work at home, this is a frequent issue between us. Am I being too harsh? Can you please help me figure out if I am the asshole?
Sounds like it.
I don't think so.
No. I mean, the other way around. Like, it sounds like the person that doesn't wake up, that whether that's the dad or the mom or whoever or the partner, so I don't know, maybe they're same sex.
Yeah, it could be too.
Right, but whoever the one that doesn't wake up, that's a little asshole.
Yeah,
a little bit. If and I'm being kind of serious now, like not shtick. If the one partner that doesn't do that left and had to be at work at a certain time, it'd be different.
Right.
The fact that they both work from home and they're there.
Yes.
Right. I think there's really no excuse to not share in that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Or at least waking up on time. Like she's not even asking him to wake up and get the kids ready. All the person is saying, get yourself up and you can have breakfast with us. But I'm not gonna, that's the thing. And it's like waking up later and being like, make me breakfast now. Well, he's working from home. It's kind of fucked up. So
it is.
Yeah.
I got a very funny true story about breakfast.
Okay.
I want to hear.
Okay.
This is real.
Okay.
When I was in law school.
Okay.
I remember my study partner and best law school friend, his name was David Ruiz. He was from Spain.
Right.
Okay. our first year of law school, we started with 46.
Right.
Okay. The number of graduates was 13.
Right.
All right. So just give you an idea of the attrition.
Yeah.
Right? But in our first year, we were blessed with the presence of Mr. Abandi.
Okay.
Mr. Abandi was straight from Nigeria.
Right.
That's not a joke.
Right.
Legit, hardcore. Okay. And he was some kind of weird CPA or something. Like he did taxes for people, but he wasn't licensed as a CPA. I don't know. Something going on.
Okay.
Anyway, we used to have what was called Saturday seminars. And basically, for your first year of law school, because it's such an adjustment,
right? That
what the school would do is, like, for almost every Saturday, they would basically open a lecture hall for extra study time. Professors would be there to like recap what we did over the week, some reinforcement, and it was strongly recommended, especially in that first year, that we do that kind of stuff. Right? So Ruiz and I, we would go to these Saturday seminars.
Right.
Okay. So we're sitting, and they start at 9 a.m.
Right.
All right. So we're there, we're sitting down, we're getting ready, and the seminar starts at about 9:40. Abandi comes stumbling in, clearly upset.
Right.
You could see it on his face.
Okay.
He had that fucking scowl. Okay.
Jen's looking at you.
It's real.
I've heard this story quite a few times.
So
I've heard it too. I know.
The 10,000 plus hasn't. Right. So we would go from 9 to 12 on the study time, and we'd have a break around 10. Right. 10:30 or whatever. Okay. So at the break, me and Ruiz, hey, Abandi, what's wrong?
Right.
He goes on to tell us, and this is not a joke. He says, my wife this morning, she forgot to make me my goddamn breakfast.
Oh my God.
And he like slammed his fist on the table. He was so mad. It eventually came out. His mom was visiting from Nigeria.
Oh.
Okay. And apparently she gave him the hardest fucking time when his wife was like, get your ass up and go to your class. Right. And did bake him his breakfast.
There you go. Yeah.
And he got so upset.
I bet he did.
But not because his wife didn't actually make it, because the shit his mom gave him for marrying someone who wouldn't make her son breakfast, like King Abandi. Right. And his royal breakfast. Funniest fucking story to me. Me and Ruiz could not stop laughing.
Oh my God. That poor man. He just wanted breakfast.
It was so funny.
He should have made his own breakfast.
It was just so funny. Anyway.
All right.
Back to this. The one that doesn't wake up, she's the asshole. He or she.
Yeah.
They, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue Cinda.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue Cinda is definitely the asshole here. There is absolutely nothing wrong with sharing in some of that role and responsibility.
Right.
The idea that we don't live in the 50s anymore.
Yeah.
I think is unfortunately lost on some people.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be. Okay. So definitely. So I'm going 4.5.
Yes, me too.
I could go a little bit higher, but I don't know. Maybe there's some other personality problem she's got or something.
Honestly, I'm going to go full 5. You don't help with the kids. You don't help with breakfast. You don't do anything. And you fucking step in.
I'm assuming they contribute financially.
Both of them do.
Well, I'm saying, all right, 4.55.
I'm going 5,
basically the same thing. I'm going like 3 on the Feldman.
I'm
maybe
going
2.
0.
Actually, a little 2. I'm going a little bit lower. I'm not going to go full 0. But it's pretty shameless to be like, yo, I'm just going to be in bed, like, and make sure my breakfast is ready too.
I'm going 0 just because when she would make him breakfast and it was cold, he would bitch about it. If she doesn't make a breakfast, he bitches about it. Then he makes her stop her job to make the person breakfast. So yeah, no, I'm going 0. It's fucking shameless for that. And then to tell her, well, why can't you wake me up? You wake up the kids. Shut the fuck up. It's like, what the fuck?
She used to start treating him like a child.
Exactly, yeah. No, literally. Yeah. Like, fuck, no. Yeah, so 0
It reminds me of a joke. You call a woman with 2 black eyes? Late twice. Get it?
Yeah, very funny.
Very funny.
So funny.
Domestic violence is so funny, isn't it?
Oh, that was really just a joke. Sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Anyway, before we move on, can I just tell you what that's almost like, though?
What is it almost like?
It should almost be like if your cringy sister-in-law moved into your house.
Oh, my God.
Right? And made you the one to wake up her kid and cook for her kid.
And take them to school and pick them
up.
And
they get mad if you don't.
Exactly.
Almost like that.
Exactly.
Like really almost like
no,
that.
Yeah, like, really almost like that. All right, last one.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
This is a long one, too.
Hit me.
My husband and I finally bought our first house. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms a year ago. That's a big house.
Okay, cool.
Over the holidays, we thought we'd take on the role of hosting a few get-togethers. From my perspective, it was hell. I hated every second of it. I never really hosted anything or entertained or whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's just that I'm not used to the requirements.
Why do you guys have such a big house then?
So she could live in that? I don't mean she want people in there.
No, but I'm saying like a lot of times, if you buy that big of a house, it's because you think you're going to entertain and have, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Maybe it could be. Yeah. Oh. Okay. But growing up, my mom or dad would host family and they were nothing like this. My in-laws did things like, 1, let kids run around screaming and yelling up and down the stairs, touching things that didn't belong to them, making messes, and not making them clean up after themselves.
Like every kid.
Right. Okay. But this is things their in-laws let them do.
Well, I mean, I understand. But
yeah.
Okay.
Second.
Because grandparents do that.
I know.
They let their grandkids do anything.
I know.
You know why? Because they don't have to discipline. They don't have to deal with it later.
That's true.
I can't wait till I'm a grandpa.
That's true.
Oh, God. I'm
going to be the coolest grandpa ever.
You know what I always thought? That people are always nicer to their grandkids than their kids because they know they're going to die and they don't want to go to hell. They're trying to fix what they did to their kids.
And not have to worry about repercussions because then we just go home and we're done.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
Second thing their in-laws did. Parents didn't bring anything for the kids to do and got pissy with us for not having anything for them. They brought a dog into our house and let the dog on the furniture. They left chairs sticking out of the tables / counters instead of pushing them in.
All right, that's being a little retentive on that one. But okay, the other things are valid.
Yeah, they stomped around the house with their shoes on despite being asked to remove them. Oh, I hate that for them. Damn. They left trash / paper plates, etc. sitting around or balled up instead of placing it in the trash. They opened multiple bottles / cans of drinks and only took a sip and then left them there. They pulled out and you...
I'm sorry. It would drive HR fucking crazy.
It would drive me crazy. I hate when people do that.
Yeah, it is really annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They pulled out and used new rolls of toilet paper even when there was still plenty left on the rolls. They opened...
I'm sorry, I do that.
Why?
Because I don't know if people touched them or what they did, like the roll that's hanging there. I don't even fucking... What? It's my house. It's different, but if I'm at a party, okay, like a dinner party or 4th of July / birthday barbecue...
You're going to open a new one?
Fuck yeah, I'll bring my own.
Are you serious?
No.
Exactly. Okay.
Because I use Gorilla Wipes.
Oh my God.
My brother does.
They opened the medicine cabinets.
He's got swamp ass wipes.
Oh my God.
I know. So, oh my gosh.
Continue.
Do you know how difficult it's going to be if I actually have to use the bathroom when there's 50 people at his house?
I know.
Considering how many people are going to go in there ahead of me.
Yeah.
God, it's going to be tough. I might just make friends with his neighbor.
Oh my God.
It's like, yo.
Can I ask a favor?
Neighbor Billy, can I use your bathroom?
Right, exactly.
Sorry, all right, go ahead.
Okay. And the last thing they did was only one person asked if we needed help at any point, and it was my husband's brother's new girlfriend, who we were all meeting for the first time. She offered to help us clean up, bring food out, etc. This was a terrible experience. My husband was shocked at his family's behavior and didn't know what to say. I don't blame him for this at all. He was just part of hosting as me, but he was seeing his family through new eyes as well. When he talked to his mom and dad after, they just laughed and said, that's what hosting is. So we decided together we would rather not go through all of that again. Easter is coming up now, and my in-laws asked what our plans are. My husband said we aren't going to host after everyone's awful manners. His mom and dad are now upset with us. We have the big house, so they figured it would be on us from now on. We said that the only way we would ever consider hosting is if every member of his family pitched in some way. They said that defeats the purpose of someone else hosting, and that no one should be expected to pitch in if we offer to host. So we just said we won't host. Maybe I'm just not meant to host, but are we truly so far out of bounds to refuse to host anymore because of how his family behaves?
No.
I wouldn't host either.
No, but I don't know that I would go that extreme, like never do it again. I might try to like have a discussion with someone first, or maybe lay down some ground rules like after the fact.
Right.
Because I would recognize that it's probably not the best time to do it while it's happening. So I'll probably be agitated or angry. But I wouldn't like blow out the possibility altogether.
Right.
But no, you're not an asshole for like wanting people to respect your house.
No, yeah.
You know,
and obviously they were super disrespectful about it. And then it's like when you bring up to someone like they disrespected your home, and they respond like, "Well, that's just what it is." Like, you know.
Yeah.
That's the kind of response when they don't have a response.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And that's usually when people are like they themselves are embarrassed.
Or they just don't give a fuck.
Well, that's possible. For sure it's possible. But I know that's kind of like an excuse a lot of people drop. It's like, well, it's just who I am.
Yeah.
You just like
I'm just like that. They're just like that.
Hate me as I am. Right? Love me or hate me. You know, that's it. Right?
Like,
love me or leave it.
Exactly.
That kind of thing. So it feels like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Is she the asshole? No. I don't think so.
No.
I'm not going to give her any dingleberries.
This is another example of other people feel like they're entitled to other people's property.
More than entitled. Look, I probably wouldn't hold a grudge against little kids for doing little kid shit.
Right. But grown-ups?
Well, that, right. But at some point, but those kids learn that from somewhere.
Exactly.
So you got to watch the little kids.
Well, but more importantly, if mom and dad threw their shit away, so would the kids, right? Because it's just like a learned behavior.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so if mom and dad like leave their shit laying around and just like crumple up the paper and like toss it to the side, I want to know what the inside of their car looks like. I bet there's a bunch of wrappers and shit all over the place. That drives me crazy.
Literally.
My brother used to have that problem. Like there was shit all through his car. You know, he eats a lot better now and healthier, but there was a time where you couldn't sit in the passenger seat without some like fucking ketchup stained wrapper.
There you go.
Something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I feel bad because I put my brother on blast.
I know.
6 times.
I know on his birthday one too.
Sorry, buddy, but hey, look, we you know it's your birthday episode.
Exactly.
We wish you a happy birthday.
Exactly, we did.
Deal with it. You know?
Yeah, no. Yeah, but
happy birthday, just fucking do it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Feel the love.
That's how we feel. Happy birthday, America. Fucking deal with it, guys.
I know, right? I'll tell you, one of these cookies smells really good. I think it might be the apple one.
It might be the apple one.
But that's the thing, like where it smells good, but I'm not going to like it.
Well, I that looks like cream cheese on top.
That's why I already can tell I'm not going to like it. I don't like baked apples. I don't like apples baked in anything. Whatever, it's just me. I'm sorry. Fucking deal with it, right? Yeah. Anyway. So we did our best to make lemonade out of these lemons.
Yes.
This is completely my bad. I picked these stories. It's my fault. I promise for next week's episodes after the holiday, I will let Hurricane pick the topics.
There you go.
It's very possible that Monday, like next week's episode, we record Monday. So like next Wednesday's episode might be complete like birthday stories from my brother's 4th of July.
It could be, yeah.
With all the people there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's possible. Maybe just a few anecdotes. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we'll go back to some of our more traditional topics. So
there you go.
Having said all that, again, appreciate you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And having said all that, even though this was kind of a not funny, somber, shitty, death-ridden, injury-prone episode, tell them where they can find us.
All right, guys. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate all the support. Remember, you can find us on Instagram at The Bentama Confirm, our podcast Instagram at The Late Podcast, our Twitter and TikTok at Bentama Confirm. You can visit our website at eblawfirm.us or you can email us at info@eblawfirm.us. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, peace out. What, the Dupinder. 4th of July Dupinder.